Welcome to White Sands. My name is Fernando Salas and I'll be your host today, and we'll be talking about a lot of techniques, a lot about the canvas that we're working on and how to bring this hair to life to make it do what we want it to do, and taking some of the old things out of updoing, which would be backcombing, but creating new texture, a perfect canvas so that the look is radiant. I no longer believe that hair needs to be dirty for performance. We will be using an array of products to achieve from the classic to the vogue. A perfect canvas begins with porosity, a makeup for hair, to fix the complexion, styling aids for volume, and liquid texture to create texture at will, and finishing sprays that allows combability and are thermo-intelligent. I encourage you to practice. Practice brings confidence, and confidence brings boldness. The DVD is authored, so you can go wherever you want and enjoy each segment. Most of all, welcome to White Sands. Enjoy the journey. Now the top portion, what we're going to do is we're going to use a vent brush. I never really like those because they snap the hair. But for this particular technique, it's important that you use it, and it's not something that you use all the time so you can wreck the hair. And then the important thing on this particular technique is as you take the section, the important thing is to manipulate the hair forward, over direct it, okay, and then go ahead and put your infinity spray front and back wherever you want, and lift the brush at the height that you want the section. Okay, now watch on this second part. See how it's slightly pulled forward. Okay, and then you go ahead and just dry it real quick, like doesn't take long to dry. And then you just keep adding each section. This is just like backcombing, except you're using 100% of the fabric of the hair. Now you can see the over direction really good. Okay, spray wherever the root area is and the height, and you're good. And then move over to your next section. In this case, you can see I'm not too worried about an even line up on top. I'm mainly concerned about the height and overall shape. I'm looking for it not to be even. Okay, let's take the hair down. And I like to leave the curl pattern in the hair, and so that we can begin to put the hair forward. On this section is I'm going to just do a pin curl, and as I pull it together, I'm going to push it way forward because I'm looking for height and width. Okay, so I'm not wrapping the hair and laying the pin curl down. I'm just pushing it straight forward. And then I'll take a large pin, and on a normal basis I don't open it like so, but these are real big sections, so you'll see me do it quite often. And then I lock the work and pin it as well. Make sure you use a second pin so that it's secure. Again, slightly open simply because it's such a huge section and I need to hold it. Okay? Now let's go to each section. And I like diagonal sections for a lot of reasons. That means you can move the hair besides forward and backwards, but you can actually move it sideways, and it completely rotates and allows you to create a lot of different things. Okay. Go ahead and pin. Take a look in the mirror, make sure it's the kind of balance or imbalance that you like in the look, and pin. One of the things I want you to notice as I pin, you watch my hand go up and down. Or what I'm doing is actually weaving the hair into the pin so that it disappears and it locks a lot better. It doesn't slip. And spray and dry the hair. I'm going to add extra simply to push the hair a little more forward and dry. Each diagonal section that you see me take, I'm grabbing it with 2 fingers so that I can rotate it over. And so I'll switch hands. Keep that in mind each time you're going to put a section up. Not that staying with the right hand or with the left hand is wrong, but each one's going to give you a different effect. Okay? Then spray your section, and we're going to push this a little more forward and dry. It doesn't take much. It's just a quick flash so that it helps you hold it, and then you've got your effect. Now you see how her hair is a little abstract. I keep going back to the mirror, make sure it's what I want. And this is going to be set high, so I will continue to bring it forward. And you see that the curl pattern is really nice, and that's simply because I didn't brush it out. So once you let the curls out, that's great. Okay, don't necessarily comb them out so you can keep the effect that you're looking for. Pin. Weave it a little teeny bit, lock it in great, and make sure it's fixed and whole. Spray as you go, of course. Okay. Look at the size of the sections, they're huge. Okay. I wouldn't worry a whole lot about it. I think the biggest thing above all is lots and lots of practice will give you the idea. Okay. And you see how easily I just pin the area. I'm looking in the mirror. Yeah, this fits great. And I'm not that worried about the shape of the curl pattern or how it's falling in the back area. We'll get to that. I'm doing one side and then the other. One side and then the other, back and forth, to make sure that the balance is what I'm looking for and the pattern of the curls. Okay. I'm showing you again how to turn that hair up and over. See, I changed it instead of going way up, I brought it back. I wanted to elongate the look. These looks are so quick simply because you're taking such huge sections and there's no back combing or anything like that. Just that kind of takes away from the amount of hair that you're working with. Hey, sometimes people have a lot of hair and we need to hide some of that stuff away and use it as a base. In this case, absolutely not. We'll fix the curl pattern on that last piece at the very end. But let's secure where we're looking for it to go. This last little piece, I pinned it in the same area, yet it came across slightly. You see how I fixed that little curl pattern now? Just go back and lightly go through it and fix the curl, and you're pretty much done.